In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Rome Odunze. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Play action. Now Williams. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Running free at the 45. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 88 yards.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Bears nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss.
At the 41-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Swift going to try up the middle. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. A full left side taken in by Kmet.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw is Williams.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
To throw, Williams.
Keeps himself upright. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 2nd and 10.
Vegas! Yes!
To the air, Williams.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Vegas!
Here's Williams.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great. Set. Front. And anyway,
Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Dominique Robinson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Making us look bad. You gotta step it up. This is like, I'm gonna switch teams. This is just not fun anymore. Why are you giving up? It's over. Why are you giving up?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Now Williams throwing to start the drive.
Nolan Smith.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The final shot before break. Williams. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Williams.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this out past the 25. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Second down, here's Barkley again.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
They need 12 here. It's third down. Throwing is Hurts.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Andrew Billings drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bears take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
And that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Off play action. Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Off play action. Williams. And again back to Kmet. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet from 17 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right side here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run once more with Dillon.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Williams now throwing to start the drive. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted, So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
Eagles 13, Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now a first throw here in overtime.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Yes! Campbell! Punch first!
Back to throw. Williams. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Vegas! Yes! Volunteer! Yes! Campbell!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
3rd and 19.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Biggie Angels!
Off the play fake. Williams.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses.